Hey there everybody and welcome to this new video. Today I'm back with Dark Forest because we didn't discuss about all of their protocols, we just discussed about the overall strategy of their ecosystem and their Leaf protocol, which was the rebase protocol. Today we are going to cover Forest nodes and their NFT collection, which actually went live 16 hours ago, so you guys can still mint and you are going to receive these cool NFTs that you will also be able to use in the play to earn game. This protocol had a bit of problems yesterday because they got hacked, but they didn't rug since they have been up and responding to every user since the beginning, and the rest of the protocols are good. So this project is still good, it has no problem, and the owners are doxed as we know. So the risks of this dragging were very low and they actually got hacked. So guys, you are still able to invest because they didn't have, this problem is not a normal problem. Like, they lost money, but they will still reward the users, so it's still good and they will avoid this happening again in the future. So guys, you can still invest in their protocols. They have the NFTs that were launched yesterday, Forest nodes, Leaf protocol and Project Bloom. So that is very nice. Let's check out their NFTs, and their NFTs are Deer and Predator NFTs. So here we can see a lot of NFTs, they look very cool, and I think those are the Deer NFTs. They have a lot of customizations and I really like their design. So Dark Forest presents the Deer and Predators NFTs, the project's first generation of NFTs within the Dark Forest ecosystem, because there are going to be multiple generations. So you are able to get 4,995 DR NFTs that are divided into 4 tiers, and 5 are 5 mythical Predator Slark. So this means that they have 5 1-to-1 NFTs that might also be able to get you more rewards. As we can see here, they are the most rare tier, and by minting one, the investor will be rewarded with the highest level of weekly rewards as well as massive future ecosystem utility. So guys, you can mint for the chance of getting passive income that you will get for sure, but also for the possibility of getting the rare NFTs, since they will be getting you a lot of passive income, and the more you mint, the more you have a chance of getting them, of course. So let's check out the details of their collection. So they have 5,000 NFTs, no more NFTs will be minted after the initial 5,000, and there is a maximum of 10 NFTs per wallet. Investors will not find any NFTs with such a broad spectrum of utilities in DeFi. These NFTs are not simple JPEGs. The NFT collection will unlock endless opportunities for the investor within the Dark Forest ecosystem. The NFT collection will unlock passive income for investors across the Dark Forest ecosystem. Investors have the opportunity to get APR boosts by staking your Deer and Predator NFTs in other Dark Forest protocols, such as Forest nodes, Titano Fork, Tom Fork, Valify Fork, and future expansion projects. They do not simply fork protocols, they evolve them and integrate them into a whole ecosystem. So if you invest in an ecosystem, you not only have the benefit of getting passive income in that one, but you are also able to participate in the other ones. There are 5 tiers, only 5 Predators NFTs with a 0.1% chance of minting. Tier 1 is 2000 NFTs with a 40% chance of minting, 1500 for Tier 2 with a 30% chance, 20% chance for Tier 3 and 9.9% chance for Tier 4. So this looks very cool. I like the fact that they have rare NFTs, so this incentivizes people to get them. But what are the utilities of these NFTs? So by holding a percentage of the NFT collection, the investor will obtain weekly airdrops from the rewards wallet. The rewards wallet generates earnings from stablecoin investments, taxes and treasury gains. The investor may wonder how much each NFT tier will benefit their wallet each week. The following shows an accurate depiction of the NFT rewards within the Dark Forest ecosystem. So, Each tier of NFTs get 20% from the wallet, 20% for tier 1, no gem, tier 2, gem 1, they get 0.000133% per NFT, tier 3 0.0002 per NFT, tier 4 0.0004, tier 5 predator, that only 5 predators are out, you make 0.04% per NFT, and this is for the weekly airdrop. So guys, a predator NFT is worth as much as getting 400 tier 1 NFTs, so that is really cool. So examples of rewards: if the rewards wallet holds $75,000, predator NFT get 3,000 each. That's a lot actually. The year NFT, Leaf utility. If you have the NFTs of the year, you also get utility in their Leaf protocol, since you will be having an APY boost. Predator NFT gets a 200,000% APY, which I think it's sustainable because there are only 5 predators out. Of course, it's not sustainable. I mean, not completely sustainable, but it can be if all the investors play the game as it is supposed to, and if new investors keep coming in, and as they add more utility, the protocol will be more healthy and stable. So as we can see here, this graph I showed you guys in the last video, they have also the play to earn game, which will be out soon, and you will be able to use the NFTs as a character and forest nodes as map. But guys, I think we should check out their forest nodes, but first let's watch a bit more of images of this collection. So we have this here, we have an eagle, a deer, 2 deers and a bear, and they look very cool. They look like Valhalla like or something like that. Yeah, and we also have an owl here and a cat, I think, or it's a tiger, not sure, but it might be a hybrid. But yeah, this looks fire, and you guys should mint if you want to get passive income. What are forest nodes? So they also have a nodes project, and it is different than the others node projects. As you can see here, they also have a cool render. I really like it. I mean, I invest in projects that have good art, to be honest, because they look more legit. And of course, you guys should also consider if they are audited, they have a KYC, they are doxed. And I think the KYC doesn't mean much in this space, to be honest. I prefer a team not being KYC'd and doxed than a team KYC'd and not doxed, because KYC companies don't really act, for what I have seen, but that's just a personal opinion. So all you do is buy nodes, claim rewards, and refresh the page to see your tokens slowly dripping in. Well, we have something different in mind. Forest nodes are tradable NFTs that have utilities across the whole dark forest ecosystem. We envision dark forest to be a grand ecosystem all DeFi investors can call home. That's great actually. What's the issue of the normal nodes projects? So the issue of nodes projects are the lack of utilities, but they are going to fix it thanks to the ecosystem they are trying to build. And we can see here the first node projects like Strong and Tor locked your investment forever, and you would never be able to do something about it. Universal came with their model, making the nodes as NFTs that could be tradable on the secondary market. However, without controlling supply, the nodes were created plummeted in price, leaving investors in a price war against each other, competing on having the most attractive selling price for their NFT nodes. Without controlling supply and adding utilities, these protocols won't last long without new investors putting their money into the protocols. Let's see how Dark Forest fixes it. So they have NFT nodes, so they will be tradable, so you will be able to trade your nodes and your investment will not be locked. Of course, NFTs are not liquid, they only are if you actually get the money. I mean, if you get a buyer to buy the NFTs, but for the rest, this is 100% better than having nodes as not NFTs, because they won't be sellable and tradable. and you also get lifetime rewards with their NART token. So they also have utilities in their dark forest ecosystem, which is why you should consider getting these nodes instead of getting other nodes. I saw and I have reviewed many nodes projects, and I like the nodes projects that have much utility, because this makes all the protocol more healthy, and that's what I really like. So, to combat value decline of the created forest nodes, they are capping the supply whenever necessary for a sustainable and healthy growth. They also have utilities such as an APR boost in their other protocols like the Titano fork, Tom fork or Valify fork, and they are also working on developing their seed vaults, that is the evolved Valify fork. In the seed vaults, you will be able to use your forest nodes as seed keys to start gaining rewards from the seed vaults, as well as getting cheaper maintenance fees. This is very important, because if you claim rewards every 24 hours or every 12 hours, you are going to get many fees, but I think those are just monthly fees, the maintenance ones, but there might still be deposit and claim fees, which you can solve by investing in the other projects, and so getting an advantage in the node project they have right here. They are planning to create their marketplace, so there will be no third-party marketplace taxes, and in their projected play-to-earn game, forest nodes will be maps. The higher the tier, the better the map and rewards. I think in the future they should create a subnet if they really want to, because since they have a very big ecosystem, they will have a lot of users, and if they have a subnet, they don't need to pay for fees anymore. I mean AVAX fees, and they can actually ask for a fee in their token. For example, the NART token, you can ask them to pay with that for gas, and they can use it to burn all. So as there are going to be a lot of claims, I think this is one take not a lot of projects have, and that if this one has, it would be very cool. So, burn your tokens to build a forest. Instead of sending your tokens to the owner of the project, when creating a node that automatically sells them and feeds a never-ending bearish loop, you instead automatically burn 100% of your token when creating a forest, helping the supply more scarce. So if people keep compounding, then the protocol will be healthy. Intelligent liquidity and treasury management, so there is going to be moderated sales and it's gonna be cool, and also there is going to be a DAO so people can actually choose when to invest in something, not like the old Ring Financial standard. I also got rugged by Ring Financial. I lost a lot of money in it and it was very sad. But let's move on. There is also going to be an innovative buyback and burn mechanism. The generated rewards will then be passed through Tornado Cash and will be only used to buy progressively NART tokens and burn them from anonymous wallets, followed by an announcement after it's done. Smart Daily Limits. Smart daily limits are part of Dark Forest innovations to keep liquidity pools safer from bots and vicious whales, making Dark Forest the safest node type of a token to hold. And yes, they are also going to have their DAO, which is very cool. What about tokenomics? Initial supply is 32 billion NART tokens, so that's very much. Price will be low compared to dollar. It will be 0.000000238095238 per NART, so that's pretty low, but it can for sure increase if there is a good volume and that if the market cap grows. And I think that since they attract every kind of community in DeFi, this can actually blow up. About the forest, 12% commission goes back to treasury when you trade the NFTs on Tofu NFTs, and 2.5% goes to Tofu NFT. Burn function has been added to forests, which will also allow us to buy discounted forest and burn them, helping reduce scarcity. So this is the roadmap. They already have KYC, docs and all the rest. They will have the CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap listing pretty soon, and that's when stuff is gonna change, but they have already launched, and as far as I can see, it has been printing. So FAQ, how much does it cost? A cost for one node is 52,000 NART, but you can create as many nodes as you want. So that's pretty cool. So to create a forest node, you just need to buy it on their DApp, but of course you need to buy an ART before. If you get an error, make sure you have the correct AVAX amount and that you are in the correct chain, because that's 99% of the issues people have. Fees and taxes can be found on fees. We are gonna check it out very soon. What happens if I claim? Your forest node will then reset to plain and you will need to start compounding again to level up your node. Oh, this is a very interesting mechanic. Does my forest node have utility? Yes, it does. They have utility in Leaf, so that's cool because you're going to get an APY boost. How much APY boost can I get? We checked that before in the Leaf Git book and also in the previous video, so that's very nice. Fees. What are fees? 25% sell tax, 5% merge and 5% rename fees, 2% wallet transfer tax, 26% compound and 30% claim tax. So fees are quite high, but I think everyone is going to be good with it if they are to make the protocol sustainable and healthy. So guys, I hope you like this video. I might make one more on forest nodes because I really like this project. This is one of the projects with the biggest ecosystems I have ever seen, and they have been going strong. They are also doxed, and this is why I like this project. So guys, I hope you liked this video and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!